New friends and every neighbour. Love the life you choose at Summerset Retirement Villages.
Alrighty, everybody. Thanks for joining us for the final of the National Masters Pairs. We're halfway through the first end. We're just seeing the third bowl from Sandra
Henderson.
Playing with Bruce Dalton from Gatepā, Tauranga. Who are they against, Sean?
Thanks, James. Welcome in, everybody. That's Steve and Linda Mills from the Matangi Club in Waikato. So I know them very well. Terrific players. Expect them to continue on the way they've been going throughout the day. They'll be very hard to beat here.
How's the first end gone so far, Michael?
Yeah, no, the first end, Steve Mills, he's nailed 3 oranges onto the jack straight away. Sandra's obviously maybe a little bit of nerves just coming in there. Just looking to find the weight. Both these teams have come through pretty good semi-finals. Bruce played the Fred Persico and Nigel Warnes, a tight game, where Linda sort of got away and they had a nice, more comfortable semi-final themselves.
Look at this from Bruce Dalton, though. He's been dropping bombs all day. She's been going well. So, yeah, Nigel Warnes, semi-final after his win on Sunday.
Yep.
Terrific start.
Yeah, obviously a gold star holder in the national events as well, Nigel Warnes, so big shout out to him. But no, you're quite right. Bruce was just doing that all game against them, just bomb after bomb.
One of those players, you know, you play him in rep games and he just destroys you when he's on, and he's so hard to beat. So if he continues on the way he's been going, we should be in for a cracking game because we know what Steve and Linda Mills can do.
Yeah.
He's just hasn't got quite out wide enough. I think these players will learn quickly. They've got to be out the edge there.
Yeah, we've just had a new mat come in, obviously, for the finals. I think both Steve and Linda Mills have played on this mat, and then obviously the open final features Gary Lowe, who just played on the TV mat. So we've got a new mat in. So they'll just take time to get used to it. But
it'll play pretty similar, I imagine. But Bruce, I think if you just want to convert here, I reckon if he had a decent idea of the mat, I reckon he'd be playing his backhand here. I think it would get back down there, and it's so hard to make a bowl stop here.
He's got something to rest on, and the jack's not going anywhere. So as long as he's under this orange, he should make 3.
Oh, what did I know?
Nothing, actually.
Absolutely nothing.
That's terrific from Bruce. He turned over 3 down to start this head, and he's converted a 3. That's magnificent.
That's
stuff.
too good, right? No. His his lead is still on the way here, I think. His pairs lead. Unfortunately, he had to get a substitute lead.
Nigel Parker,
yep.
He'll be watching this on, thinking.
Could have been me.
He'll be very happy for him, I'm sure, but also a little bit disappointed himself.
What about me?
Sandra here. She's fairly local.
She plays in Upper Hutt.
Yeah, so we mentioned the Gatepā Club from Tauranga is where they've entered from, but yeah, Sandra filling in down this way, and Bruce plays out of Hawke's Bay and has done for many, many years. Yeah, Sandra's looking to settle here, but Bruce will be happy with any bowls on the mat and behind, I think. Just workable stuff.
Yeah, it was noticeable in the semi-final when they played that, you know, I think Bruce actually was quite more comfortable with the looser hits, like with Sandra getting some back bowls, being able to have the freedom to move the jack, so he'll be trying to play that natural game that he's looking for.
Yep.
Where Steve and Linda will definitely be looking for a tighter game the whole way through.
Yep. Steve's taken to standing up to play really, really well. Something he sort of just started doing the last year or two. He's
easier on the body?
Yes. Yep, and he's got it going really well. Sandra here on the forehand. Just going to come up a wee bit light.
Just
not the worst.
Overcorrected her weight. Just a fraction too much, but it's handy enough.
Yeah, and just not quite on that line. Was a change of hand for her, of course, from the first bowl.
Will this be the biggest game of her bowling career, do we think?
Absolutely.
Excellent. Steve,
absolutely no doubt.
Look at this again from Steve, turning it on. He's had so far 5 bowls inside 4 inches.
Actually, if you see on the right-hand side of the screen there, George was actually in the other semi against the Mills team. George playing with Roger Jones.
And the relevance to that, of course, that's Sandra's partner.
Yeah. Oh, good. Sorry. Thanks for chipping that in. Thanks, mate.
Is she close here? Oh, she's just going to duck away again. Had good speed.
Sandra's probably been in quite a number of finals before, but more in the umpire's uniform. She's a very accomplished umpire throughout the country.
Yep, and we thank her for her time and effort that she puts into that, as we do all umpires. And again, a quick shout out as always to our sponsors. You can see plastered all over this magnificent TV mat setup, Summerset Retirement Villages.
Yes, Steve just looking to cover the back, obviously with after Bruce's intentions last end.
Yep.
Making sure he's got something there.
I think, Bruce is someone that won't tend to let ends fester for too long. He might, with his first one, try and draw himself out of trouble if he's feeling it, but he's certainly not afraid to move the jack around if he has to.
Yeah.
You can see here, he looks to be arriving down here. Look at this. He's played it pretty well again. He's just freed everything up a wee bit. Linda Mills into her work on the forehand here.
Chance to nail it and really get those 3 shots back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just going on a fraction ball. She'd love to tip this one off.
Linda Mills played for New Zealand.
Yes.
Yep.
Definitely.
She had a 3rd equal in the open singles one year. I think Wayne mentioned earlier in commentary. She's a very, very accomplished player.
Yeah, 2010.
I think it was a replay of, I think it got featured midweek. They put some games on there from, was it Taupo?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Keith said one.
2010.
Yep.
She was playing out of North Harbour back then.
Yep.
Bruce just drifts on a fraction past there, but
big chance here for
it's
Linda.
it's a good one in the area, though.
It is.
But Linda and Steve, very accomplished. 1996, Linda also won the Truth Cup for the lady going the furthest in the national singles.
Been doing it for a number of years. I know 2012 they were runner-up in the national fours, so always in and around. Terrific record. So yeah, like I say, should be a super competitive final, and they won't lie down without a fight here.
No.
Bruce just having a think. Something just caught his ear or his eye there, but he just reset himself. Beautifully smooth delivery again.
Yeah.
Gonna duck away. Is he gonna get a shelf and go?
Might still be looking at 2 down. That's the 2 back bowls. The old belly of the orange might have it.
Possibly, yeah. I think Linda will just look to get down here and convert a 3rd, much like Bruce did on the first end, right?
Exactly.
May even look to swing the jack, and a bit of movement could be for a 4, but...
Is she here?
I think she's just trundling on down, just trying to make 3, right?
Gonna be struggling to make it in. I don't think it has. This could be 1, it could be 3, could be 2. Taking 1 out. And we've called for the measures here, I think. So I think we'll get rid of those ones. We might be getting rid of most of the front stuff here, and Steve will get down. You're going to measure the flat orange first. So we conceded 1. Beautiful screen and screen action going on here. Bringing you all the views, all the angles.
Tamara and Tracy doing the hard yards again.
Yep, terrific stuff from the team here, as always throughout the week so far. Where did we land there? 2's gone up on the board down there in the background.
Phipps was pretty confident.
Yep.
Yep.
Both of them have aligned nicely.
Yep. 2-3 after 2.
Obviously no time here, so we should see our allotted 10 ends.
Yeah, 10 ends, no time.
Assuming it's going to be a nice close battle like we're expecting.
I think so. Yeah. I would be surprised to see one team really pull away. I think both teams will feel like they've got a good end or 2 in them where they could score a few if they did get down. So, but yeah, so far Steve's just been pretty red hot, right?
I think he's learned from his game 2 games ago that when playing in this area of the hall, you've just got to get onto that easier hand, right?
I think so. We've got Sandra here. Is going to play the forehand. Just going to swing away on her by the looks.
I think, again, as you mentioned earlier, I think of the 4 players, Sandra's probably the most inexperienced of playing those bigger games. Even her representative record over the years probably hasn't been there.
Mm-hmm.
Bruce has probably represented the Hawke's Bay top level, Patterson.
Many times.
Many years.
Many times.
He's been in these situations before.
Yep.
You know, looks the calmer one. I think Sandra's just out there and just trying to find a way, just to get comfortable.
Bruce will be a very calming guide. He'll try and guide Sandra to play the right shot to get bowls in the area for him. He'll be looking to get this blue. Yeah, look at that. So in the area there, had chances. Now we've ended up with one just in front of the jack and a bit of a back bowl there. So he'll guide her around the mat nicely and give himself plenty of chances. Like I say, they're just going to have to keep footing it with Steve off the front here. He's pretty good again here, isn't he?
Yeah, lovely bowl. We've done enough to get that bowl standing back up again, so down and up.
Yep. But, you know, to Sandra's credit, she's obviously, you know, we're in the final here and she's played some really good shots all day, so she'll have a couple of, you know, wouldn't surprise you to see her get down. She doesn't like this one out of the hand, but, you know, she's going to play some really good bowls and give Bruce some opportunities.
You know, and finals are amazing things. It doesn't matter how you play at the start.
Yep.
People only remember how you finish your game.
Correct. Absolutely.
How'd you go last weekend, Michael?
I can't remember.
No, neither.
No?
Neither?
I think you might have got a silver medal in something, did you?
You too?
Yeah, I think I got one as well, yeah.
Who'd you lose to?
I think we'll be talking more about them later.
Can I go out on a limb and say that you both lost to Gary Lowe?
It wouldn't be on a limb. You'd be well safe.
I actually felt like I lost to Graham Lowe.
I wonder.
I feel you.
I actually wonder if people got a shock to the system when they didn't see Gary or Graham in the singles final. But normal transmission will be resuming shortly.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, we get back to this end here. We're deep into it now.
He's one down, Brucey, after that bowl, but a second bowl in the head was important, right?
But again, Linda, she's going to have some opportunities to nail the jack.
Yeah. Oh.
Geez, close here. Look at this. Needs to get down.
This is great bowl.
That's really good. She would have loved to have been sort of half a bowl narrower to get the jack to the back, but
Tracy's just found that one nicely too.
Yep. Brucey straight down into his work here on the forehand. He's looking to get round that short blue and
anywhere around the short blue.
Any contact once he's round here.
He can play with weight. He's past it.
He's going to get unlucky, isn't he?
No.
No, that's good.
Yep.
That's good. One down.
I guess that's the brilliant of that swing hand. I mean, when you're playing your weight, anything's going to be in the zone. You've got chances everywhere.
Yep, and actually that blue worked out to be a really good guide.
Yeah.
We actually did find earlier on the swing hand did hold a bit straighter. It wasn't massively whippy.
When I went, I played on it earlier today. When I went quite quick, it did nothing. But I also found them a lot faster than you'd think. It was actually quite quick.
Oh yeah.
So
this is a different mat, right?
Oh, it'll be similar.
It'll have variances, which will be enough to just change the game slightly.
Correct. Linda will be okay with that, but it gives Bruce an opportunity, I think, on the backhand here, do we think? Just to try and work. Narrow's bad, though, right? He's looking at the forehand, a lot safer shot.
I think he's just trying to find the back end of the shot orange to turn it back up to his blue, right?
That's right. He is one in front. He'll look at the backhand shot here, but he might just realise that anything bad on the narrow blue there potentially goes 3 down. What a great shot here.
I think he'd just be on the draw if he was coming this way.
Yeah, I think he's just looking at both his options. Obviously, he's made up his mind, and you're probably right. He's just going to try and take the win that he believes is minimal risk. Orange is standard. It's on the swing hand. It wouldn't take much just to get to it, just to sit it.
And the front orange is sitting, right?
Yeah, and so's his blue. So he'd have to play really, really quick to make this go bad. Okie dokie.
He's probably playing a bit more speed than we thought. But, you know, he's out there, we're not.
He actually went, quite quick. I think he was definitely going for the blue, so he was obviously tighter than he wanted to be. But there was risk there. He did clip that front orange, so he'll walk away from that one down and probably won't be too upset given how that one went.
Makes it 3-all after 3.
Nice tight game developing here. Steve just going to keep on trucking down the slightly straighter or less whippy side, as we'd call it, right?
Yep.
Has turned quite a lot there, so just, less
Does
whippy.
seem to be a little bit swinging more than what it was earlier in the day.
Yep. Bruce just indicating that you play whatever hand you feel comfortable playing. He'll just try and keep her relaxed, keep her going. And she'll chuck it out here on the backhand. She's got
Nice green.
Nice green. Just needs to stay on the island and they'll be happy.
That's exactly what happened one other time.
Oh, it did fall. So I thought it looked like it was going to stay. Pretty good there from Steve.
Yeah, just trucking down there nicely. Bowls in the area is
Yeah,
going to be crucial.
Bowl's handy. Right, change back to the forehand here, as you can see there. Might just come up a wee bit light.
Yeah, you hear Bruce saying good try.
Yeah,
He's going to encourage Sandra all the way through, as we keep saying.
Oh, you could put one off either side and one off the end, and Bruce would pat you on the back for trying.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tracy's all about that. She's had that since she started.
Yeah, Linda likes this from Steve. This looks really good. What a shot.
Even Brucey will be clapping that.
He's going real well here, Steve. I mean, he's, he hasn't been put under a lot of pressure yet, but he's just getting down and doing a job there and giving Linda plenty to play to. Right, this one's coming around the back. I think we may see this one tip off the back too here. Brucey, going to have to pull something special out this end.
He'll be playing 6 bowls to 3 here.
Like we said before, it's only the fourth end. There's still plenty of game in this match.
Yeah, you can see her just trudging up the mat a wee bit there. Just needs to remain positive and know that Bruce can do his thing.
Yep.
Just keep him handy, keep yourself positive.
And we all know we're only one good bowl away from feeling better about ourselves.
Yeah, it's 3-all, right? If
Yep.
Bruce finds a way to get a 1 or 2 here or cut it down, it's no problem.
He'll nut this.
I think your back toucher incoming.
Nah, side nut.
Is that $10?
You give me $10.
Beautiful delivery, so smooth again as you see it coming out of the hand.
Ooh, lovely attempt.
Yeah, he won't be upset with that.
No.
Linda, she'll just be looking to... I think we've got to be on the same hand here. You don't want to be making too many changes and sitting too many things down on the swing hand.
What you won't see from Bruce, he won't be tentative in his bowls. He knows he's going to have to get down and
Yeah, that's
play a
right.
great game, right?
Yeah.
I guess that's probably a good thing from the mindset because he knew he was up against it. With the
That's
2
good
bowls.
from Linda. That's really good from Linda. They're sitting 5 here at the moment.
I think he's going to look at this here, but I still think he's going to get down and draw on his forehand, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Totally.
He,
Because now if he reaches Linda's last bowl, he's probably only 2 down.
what's interesting, so Brucey didn't play in the singles because he's struggling with getting up and down like he used to, so he decided to not play the singles and
Chance,
Close.
big chance.
Close, yeah.
Oh,
Great
he
shot.
just got the sit down, but he's only 1 down. Sometimes he's probably played his bowl too smooth.
Yeah.
Didn't get the wobble around to stay up. He sort of fell back out.
he saved himself for the singles here. I mean, from the singles to play for the pairs, right?
He's made probably a good call. He's gone deep.
Great decision.
Most of us did that.
I didn't want to play too many games on Sunday.
You were trying. Let's not talk any different.
All right, Linda's got a chance
Linda.
here just to get into this gap and make it really hard for Bruce,
He's
right?
close. Doesn't want too much white though. What a shot. That's magnificent. That's really well played. The trouble is, right, if Linda keeps going the way she's going, Bruce is going to have to do it like all the time. Like 1 or 2 isn't going to be enough, and
So-
bowls like these are
So
crucial.
he's squared up here a bit more, thinking we're looking to come off the blue.
Yep.
I think he's turning the blue in.
He's going to
close.
be close.
That's
What
a
a
great
shot,
shot.
Brucey.
That's a great
Except the orange down. This could be 2.
I tell you what, he would
There's
have.
two shots.
That's a great 2.
That's an unreal turnaround in this head. I did just say he's going to have to play a lot of them, and right on cue.
I see an Emmy Ludman going nuts there in the crowd.
Yeah, they're pretty proud of Pop.
Nanny June sitting there, front row seat.
Yeah. That's great stuff. So what are we now, lads? We've played 4 ends, and we're 5-3 to Bruce and Sandra.
5-3
Like I
to-
say, she just needs to stay relaxed and not
Yep.
get too down on herself and chuck the odd one handy and let Bruce do his thing. He's firing on all cylinders here.
5-3 to Poppy Bruce.
Yep.
Just needs to ride the wave of Bruce.
That's right.
Just keep going with it.
And you know, Steve and Linda will know, and they're going to have to keep themselves in a good space here. You know, like they've played really, really good bowls, and they find themselves 5-3 down, and they're probably going, how?
It's one of the fascinating mental parts of the game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can play pretty average, but still scum your way through to a lead, right? And then sometimes you can go real good, and your opponent just plays a couple of good ones, right?
Yep. Timing's everything as well. You know, in bowls. You know, if Bruce misses that shot there, that one shot, he's 3 behind.
Yeah.
And starting to struggle, but he nails it. He's 2 up and they got their tail up. And look at Sandra here; she's come back beautifully for him.
Beautiful.
She's just starting to get some rhythm here.
Yep.
Short jack.
Yep, just shorter jack.
Yep.
Just slightly, you know, easier to get to, and lots of bowls handy. This is good stuff.
Just concentrating on her
Steve
line.
doesn't mind this. He sort of hunted it early. Just going to come up under.
Ducking off it. But again, they've been playing more mid-length to longer ends. So, Steve is probably just having to change his line as well.
I don't mind the short end tactic, actually. Yeah.
Right.
Just trying to keep the Mills team off their weight.
Pretty good again
Sanders,
here, right?
Yeah, this is coming in nice.
Look at this. That's 3 great shots there. Bruce very happy.
Yeah.
Excellent stuff.
As we said earlier, this is what sometimes can happen. One lead's just not quite there, but a few ends into the game, next thing Sandra's starting to hit the straps.
And the Mills team, they can't afford to drop a couple here.
Steve's close.
Great shot, Steve. That's well done. Like I say, if they drop a 2 here and find themselves 7-3 down, then they really start to question what's going on, because they have been all over them. So. Bruce down here into his work on the forehand. He'll just on the backhand. Sorry, he'll just be drawing a shot.
Yeah, here we go.
Something like that.
Back in again. Linda's obviously going to be probably looking at the other hand, bringing the jack back into the back orange.
Yep. Like I say, she's been around long enough to know that if Bruce doesn't miss, she'll shake his hand and she'll say well played. But if he does, she's got to do plenty of this and just keep around and take her chance when it comes, because that's all you can do at the moment when someone's doing this.
I think Bruce has definitely got to play to almost give the shot away here.
Yeah. Get another bowl right on the head, because if he doesn't, he could be 4 down and 1 bowl left in hand.
Especially with that last bowl.
It's probably the tightest head we've seen all game.
Yep, absolutely. Close again. You might be right. Oh, actually, play to go 1 down, but actually sit 2 shots.
2 shots.
Yeah, I think you'll see a backhand here from Linda. Just trying to find this wing orange just square into the white. Or the blue bowls.
That's what Steve's sort of indicating there, you can see.
She could probably get through there clean herself without needing the orange, but that is there for use.
I think
we're going forehand. We're just looking to tap it.
Just play it
Positive speed. Wants to get, might get lucky.
I tell you what, this is...
It's not gone as horrible as it could have. Probably still 2 blue.
I would imagine
at least
so.
1.
This is probably where Bruce is probably going to more look to see what Linda could play and protect the option instead of actually getting back onto the head himself.
He won't be changing the head, that's for sure.
He just saw him sort of pat his foot down there. I think he's going to be blocking, and he's going to be blocking that forehand shot or that blue on either hand, really. Now Linda could play it on either hand. She'll be looking to split through, so he'll put one probably 1.5 feet, 2 feet short in the way.
I think he might even... Yeah.
Needs to woo. Now this is the opportunity that Linda needs to take. Bruce has missed one.
Yep.
She's got to jump all over this. She can probably play it quite firm, right? The oranges are all locking on these back blues, and she's got to try and make things happen.
Faster the better, right? If she gets it perfect, she could make 4 maybe at best.
At least 3, I think.
I think we need quite big speed to get the second blue up and off.
Yeah.
It locks a little bit against the orange.
Yep. But again, that orange isn't going anywhere. It's going to stun off that back blue and stay around. So, and, Linda is probably one of the more aggressive female players and can get quite a good bit of weight behind her bowl.
Okay.
And
let's see it.
Doesn't need to be clean.
It's good speed. Close. Oh, that's... a weird result, right?
Well,
Jack's actually rattled around. Did she get it slightly wide and got the blue
yeah,
onto
a
the
wee bit
white?
wide,
Yeah.
That's indoor bowls, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That is just...
I mean, she's cut it down. One down. But
Yeah, yeah.
if she's half a bowl narrower, she's
Happy days.
counting shots up to almost 3 or 4 there.
yeah. And this will be a bit where the mindset will be coming back into the mill side now, of course.
Yeah,
You know, with
6-3 down, halfway. We've been going real good.
Yep.
Just keeping composure, right?
Oh, I'd love to have seen another short jack here, and we might just see one.
Yeah.
I think they'll be happy with that.
Bit of bottleneck. Just about the halfway mark. Persisting with this side of the mat.
Just can't quite see. Bruce is just...
Just an eye there, so we'll get an action shot of Steve here.
Stand up, Steve.
Excellent. You see it trundle into view there.
Yes. Yeah, the camera is obviously quite a new thing to our sport. You know, we've been live streaming for a few years now.
Tell you what, you should be concentrating on your game. You sometimes forget it, right?
Yep. Yep. And I know myself, I mean, I'm probably a wee bit more conscious because I'm concerned about my board spot on camera, so I make sure I'm not in the way.
If you only got a spot, I just got
Yeah.
the whole shooting box. I
Yeah.
don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
Look at this from Sandra. She's played a couple of really good ends. Kept her bowls really handy the last couple.
Just really favouring the backhand, right?
Yeah, which is not uncommon.
No, that's
to see.
fine, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm all about that.
Steve's coming down again.
He likes it.
pretty
Don't
handy
go any
again.
closer to those cameras, boy.
I think it's just past.
Great shot. Really well played there from Steve.
Bruce
Now,
is even suggesting to Sandra she could
Just
play
stay
through a
there.
wee bit.
Yep.
the word he used was disturb.
Yep.
Just trying to disturb it, you know?
Mm-hmm. We're up.
For those that don't know, that means please hit it and move
He's,
it
look,
anywhere
Bruce
else.
likes it.
Bruce
Great
loved it.
shot. Yeah, he's hunted that a wee bit. He's happy.
He's hunting. He's a man who's been in many finals and he knows what it's about.
Yeah. Steve just looking to draw to the back blue, and if he gets any closer to the white bit in that line, he'll be very happy.
For sure.
Linda quite likes it. Hold.
Yeah. Ask for the head up. Yeah, that's a great bowl as well.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, right?
Yeah, that's really good. Obviously, it could potentially be one blue in there, but
I'd say it's probably an even end for the leads.
yeah, good
Yep.
position for orange. But Brucey, he'll be looking to draw the gap in between those two oranges, get another one right on the head. He's just so in the zone, isn't he? He's got it away nice.
Speed and
Gonna
just
edge
very
and
close.
go.
Yeah, there we go.
That's very good.
I reckon he's one of the few players that has managed to find this hand really nicely.
Yeah.
Do we reckon it's turning a bit less?
It does seem to be drifting, not as
Linda's
much.
bowl hasn't jagged at all there. That's a really unlucky result there for Linda.
Yeah,
She's
even Linda's bowl, yeah.
didn't whip.
No, there's
Just
none of that.
just had a nice sort of arc to it.
We may have found the perfect mat.
We might have just accidentally put it on the right spot. All right, Bruce.
But it's still a big swing. Look at Bruce here. He's out there.
See, on every other game, that's right into the head, right?
He's actually given Linda. She'll play a nice positive speed. He'd just try and beat that front orange into that last split there now.
Yeah.
Chance.
Again, looking to just
Steve
around the
likes
orange.
it. This is very close.
Close. Yeah.
Yeah,
Again, just
excellent.
not a great result for her. This is how it's sat, you know. A couple inches wider and she gets the bowl clean, but Bruce here, he'll be...
He can't look at the two oranges. He has to hit that blue, right?
That's right. Yep.
Keep those oranges out of his head.
Got the kneeler down there, eases himself into position. Just places a bowl. I imagine this will be as smooth as the last few. Yep, terrific delivery. Narrow.
Just a bit tight.
Is that two oranges?
I think so, and because the blue's sitting, there is a chance to nestle in there. I don't think she could get the whole way through and give the shot away, right?
I don't think so.
So I think there will be an opportunity.
It'd be interesting if it is the two. She may choose to just take the two
Yeah.
and sit the one down after 6 ends. Still 4 ends to go after this.
Yeah, yep. We're only just over the halfway mark now.
I think if it's only the one,
You'd be
you'd
playing
see
it.
a more drawing into
Totally,
it,
yeah.
looking at something.
Yep. If it's two, I'm almost willing to to take 2 here and move on to the next end.
And this is sometimes where the players, they're playing for a national championship. These decisions now are what it comes down to. And Steve's indicating that, they're going to take the 2.
Yeah, Linda's not going to play it.
Yep.
I think we're all happy here with 2. Well, not all happy, but
So we go.
we've agreed on 2 shots.
So Bruce still in front, 6-5, and they've completed 6.
4 to go.
So, interesting. Steve's gone for a shoulder jack.
Whether it was on purpose or not, I'm not sure, but he has, and he's sticking to that same side of the mat that he's been playing so well.
Yeah.
So no surprises there, just getting down and doing his thing.
I think you'll find Sandra on her favoured backhand, right? Oh, no. Alrighty, Sandra. Just coming up a bit shy there.
Right, Steve forced to change his hand here though. So he'll look to just chuck it out there and drift back in. Terry Moffat on the board there.
Don't think the change of hand was probably going to really upset Steve too much. I think he got caught up.
Alright, Brucey's asking for a rake here. Wants a bit of movement out of the white. If she gets the blue, that's okay,
Yeah.
I think.
And even under the jack onto the orange 2 bowls.
Yeah, that's why he's asking for it, because the target's there at the right speed, right?
Yeah.
I think she's just underplayed it,
Yeah,
right?
he would have been hoping for a touch more weight, but it's in the area. We might see Steve changing. He's just coming up to have a look to say, how positive do we want to be?
You'd draw the spot, right?
Potentially. Or either that or you play their shot and try and sink the white yourself a foot.
Yep.
You don't want to be on the blue.
I mean, they'll be probably thinking to themselves, Bruce is on fire a bit. His reach and game's been all over it.
Yeah, so you've got to assume, even if you land the blue there, you've still got to assume he's just going to trail it deep anyway.
Yeah.
I'd get one down there and run and hide.
Yeah.
We'll soon find out. He's lining up quite far over in his square.
Almost makes him think he's going to
Yeah.
be hot to the jack.
He is coming hot to the jack.
Yep.
He's got it.
Got it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty good.
and he
And
gets
he's
that
got a
back
back
bowl.
bowl. Yeah.
Well thought out Mills team.
That's what I talked about, and I thought it was a good option, but James overruled me there.
Yeah.
Still the wrong shot. I stand by it.
Sandra here, this is what they were looking for with the last one. Going to get a feather and go.
Yeah, the rub.
Look at that. That's pretty good. Bruce will be pretty happy. It's not that easy to get to now.
Correct.
I guess the way we've been looking at the Matto, the line under that front blue is still there for Linda to play speed.
Has to go a bit
into
quicker.
the square.
Yeah, has to go a bit quicker at it, but it is still there. She might try and whip it out on the forehand or... Yeah.
Talking about the rubber knife. I believe Linda has actually got a mic on, so we will pick up some of the stuff she says.
She coming up to have a look? Might be a good time now.
I think Steve's just,
Let's
asked
listen
to have a
in.
look. Yeah, I just don't think the mic's quite picking up. They're obviously talking about the idea of coming down under the blue. Playing Steve, I think, likes the idea of his last bowl and reaching the jack to the corner of the square. Yep, looks like they've... Looks like they chosen to come down under the blue.
Rubbing off the orange?
Like I say, it has to be a bit quicker. Chances.
Ooh.
That's in a handy spot.
I'd be happy with that.
I think they may get to a situation this end where they're going to have to be sort of an all-in, all-out type scenario on that blue, but Bruce will be having something to say about that. He'll try and draw one to the spot. Anything closer to the jack's pretty good.
Is there a chance he could come down and try and rest these oranges? No. I'd have considered it.
Yeah, I don't mind that, actually.
Yeah, I think even looking in front of the square,
Second bowl.
anything in there, just something else.
Second
Is that
bowl.
jack? Is that jack protected if they want to punt it on the forehand?
The slightly shorter orange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that protecting the white if they just want to try and ping it out? But like I say, to get to it now on that back end under that blue is going to be pretty tricky.
I think the shot's still there, and I think the orange you're talking about playing under is the one that she quite likes, taking the rub off when she spoke.
Yeah,
I'm all about a rub.
absolutely.
Right.
Just having a good think about it. Again, we're in crunch time now. We're on the 7th end. We've played 6. There's only going to be 3 to go after this, so it is quite an important end.
All right, so we're looking front on here. This is what she'll see when she gets down, roughly. I don't mind your shot of just trying to pluck the bowl out, right?
Yeah.
Put Brucey under a bit of pressure.
Like I say, I think the white's protected enough that you could go quite quick at it on that swing hand and just try and...
Even if you got the front blue, right? If you're really white, still
Yeah.
okay.
I think that's what we're going to see.
I-
Again, she can be quite aggressive, Linda. Or they wouldn't. They're not just going to try and draw a shot, are they? They might be doing that.
Let's stay here and watch the bowl track down.
Yeah, look at this. Nice, good aggression. The jack's protected.
Cutting
She's
up.
got it.
She's cutting up. Yeah.
Excellent shot there from Linda and well called from the team here.
I mean, great result would have been to just pluck the other blue off it. But
Yeah.
Chipped it
but-
down a
Look
rock.
at
Yeah.
Bruce here, though. He'll be under the blue now. He'll be
Easy
hunting
to-
the white, all those
Hunting
oranges.
white or the... Yeah, exactly. You're right. Too fast for me.
No, he's coming
No,
around.
he's not.
Or he's just...
Why
gonna-
not just
comfortable
draw a
with his
toucher?
draw.
Look
Exactly,
at this.
just
This
like
is
this.
fantastic.
It's unbelievably good. That is just a big... Take my bowl out. See if I care.
It was almost like, thank you for moving it so I can get to the jack now.
Yeah, get it out of my way.
That's an outrageously good shot from Bruce. It got down a lot further than I thought it would.
They're the sort of bowls that win you finals, right?
They
When
do.
you
When you
when your
just
back's against the wall when you can nail it.
your opposition's just played a really good shot to put you under pressure, and you just get down and do it. And I think Linda now has to just try and only concede one this end.
Yeah.
I think
Follow
she'll-
Bruce down.
I think she'll draw up to it to be
Yeah.
maybe just a few inches over,
Just
but
a 3-inch tap, maybe.
a wee bump, and she's given herself a chance.
Yeah, look, she wants to just.
Fraction quick.
It's not
Yeah.
bad there. It stops a 3. Bruce will try and draw 2 here.
Yep.
And again, these are the conversion shots that you really want to be looking to get.
So they're just checking now, obviously, to see if the bowl and the jacket touch, and just so if Bruce gets to it a wee bit too quick, there's not as much.
Yeah,
movement.
I think you have a look. I'm not sure he could if he's around the blue on the
No.
draw.
No.
I think he just wants to check what's happened if he is tight. I think he'll try and miss on the wide side.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
Yeah.
if he can sneak in the edge of the target zone.
He's not far away from being in the count, just sitting that back blue and falling in. Obviously, wouldn't quite be, but that's his target area. Here we go, just hopping down on the backhand.
Yeah, he's just out on the wider side. I think on the
Yeah.
tentative weight as well.
Oh, to
It's-
tell you what,
It's not that bad.
Yeah, he played.
Yeah.
He played a really, really good line, right?
yeah,
Like that's the line you couldn't possibly give it away.
Steve's
on that line.
conceding 1, and that's all it's going to be for this end. So that brings the 7th end to a close. We've got 3 to go here.
2 up, 3 to go. Just
Yep.
want to make sure.
So Team Dalton leads Team Mills 7-5 here.
Yeah. Still, no one really has a hand on the trophy yet.
No, I wouldn't put it past the Mills to put a big end in and get a 3 or 4. But like I say, Bruce just got to keep doing what he's doing. We'll see. Another short jack here.
Extra short this one. Pretty good bowl, right?
Just ducking under.
That's still pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bruce will be pretty happy with that.
Steve will still come down the other hand, which
Yep.
he's been playing all game.
Yeah, he'll just keep trucking down there, and
Wouldn't change that.
he's been going. So actually, it's been a really good final.
Yeah.
There's been some really good shots played. That's handy. Could be a race to the white here. 'Cause Sandra will keep playing that backhand, and if she can gobble it up, make that take that orange out of play.
Yeah, so here she comes. Very
on the
close.
gobble.
Oh. No, that's beautiful bowls there by Sandra. Steve's coming down. Just arriving down on, yeah, great bowl as well.
Very close there. That's a great shot.
movement.
Bruce has given her the option there. She's played 2 good bowls. Need her to make her 3rd one and really drive it home.
Yeah, you can just sort of see how the importance is to getting down to that jack. I mean, already from the short jack, it's moved almost a metre down the mat. Both players been aggressive.
Close here again, isn't she? Oh, just got the feather.
Oh,
Tell you what,
Lovely speed.
Feather made all the difference there.
Lovely speed.
Linda won't mind if Steve's through this jack a bit.
Yeah, you know,
Coming down.
speed to... Oh, he's just going to come up a wee bit shy. No, he's going to be... The speed was okay, actually. Like I say, he was reaching the jack, sort of had 6-inch trail speed.
And Bruce is going to have an opportunity to do the same on the other hand. We're still looking to gobble that white.
Here comes Bruce. Down, his line's pretty good. He's actually not bad speed here. I think he's just got on the underside of it. He's still got enough jack movement.
Just chipped it away, right?
Yeah, Linda's got to stay positive
I
here.
think
She's going to play the
now
backhand.
forced onto the same hand as Bruce.
Just to sit the blues or get the white herself,
Yeah,
right?
that's right. Yep.
Just a bit of protection.
Just
Feather and go. Just
Oh.
caught it a wee bit thick, but that's not bad.
Nothing like hitting the front block and creating a double block.
Like almost, you're almost happier if you're orange here, right? You might be one down, but you're actually sitting okay.
What has Brucey come up with here?
I think Bruce might
Inside
look to
out as
come-
well?
No, he might even look to
Punt
come
the
right
blues?
round. No,
Oh.
he can come right round. He looks to be lining up pretty straight. Right?
Yeah,
He's playing for this front orange wick, right?
Yeah.
needs
but
to hold.
Oh, I love the intention there. That's a great one down. I'd clap that if I was the lead.
Yeah, that's not bad. He's created some good opportunities with his last one too.
That is an excellent time to give the shot away. You got another bowl,
Yeah.
but it means you're going to have an opportunity, right?
Yeah.
So the option here, obviously, for Team Mills is to be looking at running that front short orange down, or carry on the same hand that Linda just played, be under the blue of Bruce's, just resting. I think they're going to like the promotion of the front orange.
Yep. I think you're right.
I might have looked at the other hand myself, but we'll see what happens here.
Steve
But
He's-
likes it.
she
That's
come on.
a really good shot. I've just seen live there. That's fantastic. We're sitting a couple of shots.
How brave's Brucey, right?
Extremely by the looks of this. He's straight into his work on the backhand here. He'll be looking to get the
this.
white. He'll move the wider foot here.
There's no doubt about this.
It's just on the outside of it.
Oh, he's close.
Oh, that is unbelievably good effort.
I think we're still one orange.
Definitely
He's
one.
cut it down.
Definitely at one orange. Now, 7-5. You're desperate to try and make 2 here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you really, really want to make.
So
You could almost make it 3 if you got a wee bit lucky here, but
If we have a look at it front on, Tracy,
I think we'll
wonder-
see Steve in the way.
Yeah. Linda's going to come down the same hand she played before when she promoted the orange.
yeah,
And obviously there's talk that she can just sit off the orange. Can't quite see.
has she let it go?
Yeah.
There's a couple of claps
Yeah,
in the
nice.
crowd.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's been some movement.
Enough for 2.
Could even
2 and a
be
bit.
2 in a bit, yeah, I think.
We might see the sticks. It could be
That bowl of Bruce's that was unlucky that come through the hole.
actually ended up in a good
Might
spot.
have saved the day there.
We'll go through the blue first, and then we'll check the 2 oranges.
Is this our first measure for the game?
I think so.
Yeah.
No?
We had one slightly earlier, but it was a quick one.
Quickie?
Yep. Right, don't know that orange is in. We have to be measuring this other one on the right-hand side here too, wouldn't we? Or are we a bit angled out here?
Just get the impression the way Steve went through them.
Yeah, might have left a wee bit of a gap early on in the blue.
Yeah.
One.
Just taking the one.
Just the one. So the Dalton side keeps the lead,
Yeah.
but we've got 2 ends to go. He's going to have 2 opportunities to score and win it, right?
You'd think
More than
so.
likely.
Yep. Scores here, he makes it really tough for the Mills team in the last end to get a multiple.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he'd be looking to just drop a 1 and at 2 at most, and he has last bowl and either gets to win it or have an extra end with his last bowl. So, interestingly enough, there Steve threw the jack long, and Bruce has said just a foot up, thanks. So we've got a much longer end here.
We'll see how these leads adjust, right?
Yeah. You would be thinking, like, way back at the start, Steve would have been all over this long jack.
Yeah,
but we've
yeah.
been playing a lot of mid-length ends.
You would think this would favour Team Mills, but yep, Linda's extremely happy with that.
You know, we talked earlier about the state of mind and what have you. Now we're getting to business end. Each player's only got 6 bowls left, unless it's an extra end. You know, nerves start to come right back into it.
That's right, 7-6. It's been tight the whole way through.
This is pretty good, right?
That's a terrific start on the swing hand. That's magnificent on the longer end. What a great shot there from Sandra.
Maybe they've been playing the wrong length. But, you know, it's just even that emotion, that slight part of thinking that you've almost won something.
Yep. Yep. You've just got to keep it together for these next 6 bowls.
And someone that's been going as great as anyone can just,
But, yeah, it doesn't take much to throw 1 or 2 off slightly, and it changes the result very, very quickly.
I know watching the end of the Dalton semi-final, Brucey's last bowl just went off the end and gave Persico a chance to make his number for the win or draw.
Might just be a touch quick, she thinks, but if it stays...
On the mat's good, right?
Yeah, on the island's pretty happy here. It might hit that wrinkle. It pulled up pretty quick. Steve's coming up to have a look, just see how far away the blue is from the jack here. I think, work the gap or just work it, create a chance here for Linda.
Just looking to disturb the head, right?
I think he'd be just looking to draw the same speed as he's been playing. If he sits the blue, he sits the blue. Linda's just probably one to...
Doesn't mind. It's got to get down, though, doesn't it? That's pretty good.
I've seen worse.
Yeah, they'd take that. Again, 3 really handy bowls from Steve. His weight's been so good this game. Sandra here. Bruce just calling her on the backhand again. Just draw as close as you can, please.
Just asking for the opposition player to step back.
Just catching her eye line.
Yep.
It's amazing in finals what things you can see.
Oh, we might have
Just
gone a
tipped
bit
off the
wide.
side there.
It's amazing what things you pick up when there's nothing else around and it's all about you.
Yeah, you got a full haul during the day. Those sort of things, you just sort of block them out. But when it's just you and one other team and a crowd, and interesting things can sort of catch your eye or your ear, and you just got to reset yourself and put it out of your mind. Right, Linda Mills here. Crunch time in this final. Lovely delivery again.
She's not far away.
Very close.
On the blue.
That's a great shot. Should be hoping that blue stays up, and it has.
Bruce will be coming down similar.
The cleaner he can find this through this gap here, the better for him, right?
That's right, yeah. Even the outside one's better than the inside one. Needs to hold.
It's close.
Got it. Great shot. Again, may not have made the shot, but that's far better for blue.
You'd offer him that. He takes that every day of the week.
Yep. Linda straight down into her work here. Looking to reach on the backhand. Nice line
front
again.
nut, right?
Very
pretty.
tidy.
Oh, just
excellent effort.
Just swung a wee bit, but
It puts Bruce to a bit of a decision here now.
he's going to go the blue again.
Like the blue chipping the
has to miss
orange
wide
off.
though, right?
Yeah. Wouldn't want to turn that orange straight into the other blue, right?
I guess the thing with Bruce, he's just got no doubt. He's confident he's going to play it.
He's definitely tight.
Yeah.
Would want to swing it a lot. It's the only danger with that shot there, and that's almost as bad a result as he could have got, but he needs to put that out of his mind now.
He will.
Yep.
He'll go for a wander.
Yep.
Not too far. The rope will keep him in. No.
Right, Steve and Linda now, they'll be chatting. How do we hang on to these 2 shots? Do we try and draw a third? How much pressure do we put on? What do we want to leave him? What's he going to play? They'll be discussing all of this.
But also, I guess they'll also be just taking their time. Let Bruce think about what he's done and just,
That's right.
chance to go actually in front, playing into the last end.
She's got it out there on a nice line. Needs to get down.
Yeah,
This is
speed,
extremely
not bad.
close, isn't it? Is she going to be unlucky? No, that's
a
very
great
good.
ball.
Oh, Steve went to clap and forgot he had his measures in his hand and threw them to the ground.
As long as he doesn't stab himself, he'll be right.
All right.
Bruce needs to keep positive. Got to be weight. Got to be moving something.
Like you said, though, if he can cut it down to even just 2.
2's okay. 3, 4 not so good, but 2's okay. 1's ideal.
So wide's options.
Yep.
You know,
Again, needs to be fairly firm.
he'd be unlucky if he was narrow on the front.
He's
blue.
firm enough.
I love the speed here. He's a chance of getting most of them.
Great
One
shot. I think that'll be 1 orange, but that's
Yep.
a really, really good shot there from Bruce. That's a game changer for sure. It means they go all square now. What a final, guys. All square after 9 ends. We
Yeah.
should see a result. We may not need that extra end.
What did we play the first 9 for?
That was just the warm up.
7 all, played 9.
Now, does he go long jack?
Oh, yep, looks about the same as the last one. So Linda Mills, Steve Mills, Bruce Dalton, Sandra Henderson can't be separated after 9 of the 10 ends.
No, all 4 players just took a little bit of a moment there, just
Yeah.
gather their thoughts.
Yeah,
A big inhale, a big exhale,
yeah.
and let's do it.
He's got it away, okay. Bruce gone is clapping it.
Yep.
Just a wee bit under, but that's pretty handy. Again, the pressure that you're under here is immense. And
Yeah. Put Sandra under a forehand, which she probably hasn't played in
as
lockdown
much of,
this-
that's right. She's got it away, okay.
And her speed's past the jack.
Yep. As long as it stays on, it's going to be workable. Yep. Yep. Bruce is happy.
He loves it. He just loves bowls.
I think when you're a skip and you've got the last bowl in a tight game like this, you're always thinking to yourself, your second and last bowls are always going to be looking for movement.
Correct. Yep.
So lead pulling bowls past the jack. Yeah, it's just
Very,
gold.
very good. Steve here, though. He's played this well.
Yep.
Yep. Linda happy with that. Sandra, another opportunity here to get down and just nail one, right? This is how you win big games.
Yeah.
You play the big bowls.
She's got the back bowl in behind. She's really come on onto her own these last sort of 4 or 5 ends. Can she finish strong?
She just wants to keep it green. Give her bowl a
It's
chance.
nice and smooth. I think it's just going to
Just
duck
duck it.
away.
Yeah.
The speed wasn't too shabby. Yep, Linda's asked now. Absolutely nail it now. We've got one in behind. You get down there and you try and shut them out early.
You know, but I mean, every bowl's important. Even that last one with Sandra's, the fact that where it sits, if Bruce does come down, moves the jack,
Yeah.
that could block Linda's options.
Steve's close here. Tackle the white. That's really good from Steve. She's been good, hasn't he?
He's been excellent, right?
Off the front, he's just
Yeah.
been so steady.
Really interesting decision here from Bruce. He's asking Sandra to disturb the head on her backhand.
Yeah, just arrived. If she gets the gap in and gets unlucky, so be it. But got to be playing reaching speed.
And he's actually asked for the outside blue,
Chance.
Yeah.
just to make sure she took her green
Chance.
and get this contact sort of here.
It's
It's actually really unlucky, right?
Yeah.
It's that speed she's hit it is just not quite,
Yeah.
not quite ideal.
but it's changed it, right?
Yep.
I guess also the thing there, Bruce was asking to play her favourite hand. You know, he's probably thinking, well, change her hand. She
Yeah.
wasn't probably that happy with her last bowl. Get her to be a more comfortable
Yep.
zone.
Yep. Get the confidence going.
That's the experience we've got to skip. Getting your player through those bad times.
I always found playing with Simon Thomas, his shot decision is actually he'd look at who's playing the bowl rather than what's on the head sometimes.
Yeah.
Many a time. He'd ask for a draw and see it wasn't Julie's third bowl. It was my first bowl, playing 2 for him in the fourth.
In panic.
And I was raking.
Yeah. I was gonna say, and you can see the fear in his face.
He looks up and goes, "Oh no, we're raking.
Right.
Here's my raker."
Steve and Linda are taking their time here. They're holding the win as it sits.
Bruce.
But they know that Bruce has got almost all shots in the locker. If they try and protect a run shot, he's just as likely to get down and try and draw a shot. So they'll just be discussing everything. What do we want to do? National title on the line.
So, I mean, all they're looking at here is really what can Bruce do.
Yeah, that's what they're...
That's just there's nothing else that they'd even be worrying about. So what's your thoughts? Where do you think Bruce would be going?
There's a wobble front toucher on, but I'm just not convinced he'd look for that.
Have you seen how smooth his bowl is?
Yeah.
I don't even think he could put a wobble on it by accident, let alone try and do it.
I don't think he would play to get the shot with his first ball.
Nah, for me, it's one of those weird ones that you can't actually try and draw your first one. You've actually got to move anything to give yourself a chance.
See, they're even looking about trying to
Sit in between the blues.
But just draw in between there and sit the blue down, change the angles.
Because I think that's where Bruce will be coming. I think he'd be reaching down through the wide blue. If he turns the blue, that's all good. Moves out of the way, opens up. And if he's really unlucky, he gets down to your wobble off the inside blue. Yeah.
Just a beautiful shelf for a front nut.
Yep. But again, they're this is the pressure moment, and they're taking their time here, and they want to make sure they get it right. This is a national title on the line.
First national title in the Masters for any of the players.
That's right.
You know, and it's been a long 2 days for all these players. You know, you come to this moment, you come to these last couple of minutes, and you think, we walk away with gold or silver.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and it's so hard to make it to these finals, so there's no guarantee you're going to find yourself in one anytime soon, so you want to make it count.
Interesting enough, they are going to look at the big swing hand.
Yeah, they just look to come up a wee bit short. Just get in the muck almost, right?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Maybe we are drawing around.
No,
we're
it's close.
Drawn to that blue is what the call was.
Oh, yeah.
It's probably helped Bruce out, though, where she sat. That's a bit unfortunate how it sat. She would have been hoping to be more in the front, because Bruce can just channel himself down anything off the front blue, orange onto white.
I don't think her orange is the wick he wants. I think it's actually one of the shorter ones.
Yeah, the blue or the first orange, right?
Just that nice speed.
Pace is good. Pace is good. Needs to get down. Doesn't want the...
Wants that one, and right there.
That's excellent.
Oh, that's feral.
It's not set good. But, he's got chances.
Second shot, he's got chances.
Yep. But again, that big swing, he's got to be a lot more positive now.
You see Bruce in the background, he's disappointed. He's telling Nanny June all about it.
But Linda's looking like she's going to come down here and play a very similar bowl to what Bruce look to sit her last
yeah, that's right.
Down.
Similar to her first one as well. Yep. Try and actually get a good result this time.
And even if it's just cuts on her and she just comes off that shorter blue, it can still sit out just to be a nickel
Needs
spot.
to hold.
Anything in there is a nuisance, right?
Just fall back.
Right, Bruce now. He's got plenty of mat to work with out the side here. He's got to be positive.
Are we hero trails?
Yeah, have to be.
And jam out the side.
Yeah.
He'd have to have a pretty good speed to get his bowl out there too. It's even if he played it perfect, he could still get unlucky.
Is he tight again?
Yeah, he's on
Gonna get real lucky.
Side.
Look at this.
All right.
It's look, Linda Mills got her hand in her head. She can't watch. She's going, oh man, how has this turned so ugly? Now all of a sudden she has got no shot on to try. She's got a block or do something. She's going, Bruce has got all the position here.
Yeah,
it's definitely an orange, right? We're all on board with that.
Yeah,
we're on board with the orange. We're on board with no position for Linda.
Yeah, I think she's. Yeah, I think she might be looking for the square round the blue on the forehand.
Yeah, I actually even wondered whether
I suppose throughs are right too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so under the blue on the
blue
corner
on
of the
the
square.
corner, yeah.
Yep. Anywhere in the box, there's better the result than what she's sitting right now.
Yep. Sandra down there, just hanging out, waiting to see what's going to happen.
Do you reckon? Is there a channel there for Brucey just to gun the sitting blue, the second shot, just to chip the orange off and stay himself? Or is he looking to move
He'll back
the blue
himself
right?
to sort of play the split, get the blue.
Yeah,
he's actually, and what he has done, he's now got a blue out the right, left-hand side here.
While there's no back bowl, that's the option, right?
Yeah.
If she managed to get one in the middle of the square.
Yeah. But we're looking to block here. We're looking to play.
Ooh.
It's short.
Oh, interesting decision.
What are they doing?
Blocking. I told you.
Yeah.
That's why he said we're looking to block.
Right, good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, right?
Give him a chance to be unlucky.
It might actually be still just around that.
It's pretty good, but it does make it a lot harder regardless. It's mud in the eye.
One of the amazing things with a block is people tend to take speed off.
Yeah, thinking they need to get round it.
And,
Yeah.
And the thing is, Bruce
Here we
doesn't
go.
actually have to change his line at all.
Game on the line. Here we go. No right of reply for Team Mills.
Is
If
it-
Bruce gets the shot, he wins the title. Here
What
we go.
about outside blue.
Let's just watch James. Listen to the crowd. Chance.
He's
Oh,
close.
Steve.
We're not sure, but we think it's one
I
orange.
think
Not
it
much has
stayed on.
changed.
Yeah, the
Looks like that's one to Linda and Steve Mills, the Martangi Club Waikato.
the crowd was more of an with that
Oh.
last bowl.
Yeah, as if to say it hadn't quite got the result. Yeah, they're hugging. They like
They're
it.
hugging.
They like it a
lovely.
lot.
Lovely attempt there from Bruce. Lovely
Oh,
speed.
good
Just-
speed.
Just wasn't his day chipping this blue in.
Just got wooded out wide and didn't quite get the result. But, yep, that's a win to Linda and Steve Mills, Martangi Club Waikato. Well done to them.
Right, and we'll be back here shortly, guys, with the Open final.
Correct.
Excellent. See you soon.
Thank you.
Think new friends in every neighbour. Love the life you choose at Summerset Retirement Villages.